Welcome back to the Sup Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Lawrence DeLoach. I am joined, as always, by my guys, Luke Trovese,
Yo, yo, yo.
Chris Cheney.
What up? What up?
And we got a special guest today in the building. My guy, stand-up comic, hilarious, performs all over the country, New York City, wherever you want to go. You'll see him all the time. Courtney Reynolds. What's up, Courtney?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for having me on. Oh, y'all don't have the button. All right. But y'all knew to do it together.
Yep.
They did that shit together, man. Now I want to thank you, bro, for coming on. We're gonna talk a lot of sneakers. We're gonna talk a lot of lifestyle stuff. We're gonna talk a lot of stuff today. As of today, we're recording this episode on a Saturday, and tomorrow is the big game, Super Bowl Sunday. The Chiefs and the Tom Brady Buccaneers.
I'm pretending they're Patriots.
It has that
Me
feeling.
Too. Me too.
It does.
That's why I'm rooting against them.
Me too.
I mean, I've been
Right.
so in the middle of like following the guy or keeping with the franchise. You know what I mean? But like, it's still too fresh of a wound for me. So like, I'm just pretending it's the Patriots and Chiefs again, and I'm just gonna pretend that all that slate gray is blue. You know,
gentlemen, can I get some predictions? Courtney, since you're the guest, what's your prediction for the game tomorrow?
You want to score?
I just want a winner, and that's it. I don't want to score.
Patrick Mahomes. I mean the Chiefs.
The Patrick Mahomes.
The Patrick Mahomeses.
Yes.
The Chief Mahomes. Yes.
Mahomes. Yeah, Chief Mahomes. All day.
The Kansas City Mahomes. I get it.
The
Yes.
Kansas City Mahomes. Yes.
Courtney.
Yeah.
I mean Luke.
Yeah, I got the Mahomies over the Brady bunch.
I have the Tampa Boston Bucca Patriots. That's my go.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like I want Mahomes to win another Super Bowl, so that way we can kind of send him to this level of greatness that everyone is projecting him to be at. But I just feel like, God damn, man, Tom Brady usually just gets so lucky in these situations, and I don't want to see it. But he's in Tampa. They got all these health professionals that have the COVID vaccine. They're going to be at the game, and it's just all that emotion. I'm just like, I wouldn't be shocked, man. But I want Kansas City to win.
I won't be shocked, but I want to see this storyline play out where Patrick Mahomes just changes everything. Just like, yo, you can win back-to-back Super Bowls. Like, you can win like 4 in a row because like that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be crazy. That's never been seen. It's so early in his career to be having 2 in a row and look like he's dominant. Like even when Brady was winning them early,
yeah,
we was like, he nice, but he ain't dunking on nobody. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah,
that's the thing, bro. Like when Brady, because Brady went back to back early in his career, but everyone was like, it was off the defense, it was off the Teddy Bruschi's, the Ty Laws, the Belichick's. Like, so to see a Mahomes and like the way this dude plays the game, it's on his shoulder. Like it's like how Peyton Manning was. It was like it's on his shoulders. So I want to see Mahomes win, man. Real quick, guys, it feels like a weird Super Bowl week, right?
Yeah, it's like it's not as much TV, anything. Like even ESPN hasn't been annoying. You know, the week before Super Bowl, they're the worst. Like it's the same conversation for like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl.
yes.
Even to the casual, not to cut you off, even to the casual though, like, you know, you had Coca-Cola and Pepsi both go like, yo, we're not even going to touch this. So there's already like this weird tension of people going like, yo, we're just going to stay safe. Like, you know, usually look forward to commercials and shit, but now everyone's like too afraid to really make a stance. You know?
It feels, I think Kansas City, they didn't get to Tampa Bay till I think late. I want to see like the old days. Listen, I know, and a lot of the listeners out there, they make fun. They call me the old man, but I remember back in the days when dudes was out there fucking prostitutes the night before the game and getting caught out there. Like that's the shit I remember. Like nowadays,
I just woke up. Let's ball.
Let's play football. I just did 6 lines of coke, and like I'm ready to fucking go out there and crack someone's head open. Like
I did not wash my dick. We out here.
But that just goes to show you guys that, like, you know, COVID is really it's changed the way, you know, sports and big events, like, you know, this is the fucking Super Bowl.
But also, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot less degenerates in pro sports now. You know what I mean? Like our generation of degenerate athletes has gone. Like there's good kids playing pro sports, man. It's annoying, but
Yeah,
like Jason,
actually, now that you say that, who was like the last? Marshawn Lynch, was he like our last sort of like whatever, fuck it, dude?
I mean, we got some wide receivers that'll never change.
Oh, I guess Antonio Brown. I guess it has to be
The
guy,
Miami dudes, you know what I mean? But
Antonio
kids.
Brown is I like Antonio. I read the text messages. I jacked my dick on her back. Like, I mean, those are throwbacks. Those are throwbacks. So
it's goals because we like to. In my mind, I like to think he was right. You know what I mean? And he was just getting one off. Like, you know what? I got it. Man.
But I do hope it's a good game. And I mean, listen, guys. We got so much to talk about. Courtney, listen, man, thank you for coming on. I want to ask you, man, just tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, bro.
Like you said, my name is Courtney Reynolds. That's the most important thing. I'm a stand-up comic from the Poconos. Usually, I was born in New York, but I'm from the Poconos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, literally, that is almost it. without prompts or questions. Like if somebody was like, "Hey, tell me about yourself." Well, my parents named me, right? That's important. And I live in a place. So what else you want to know, my nigga?
So here, let's gear this towards sneakers. What was the last purchase you might have made for a sneaker that you didn't find, like the last time you splurged on something for yourself, sneaker wise?
Oh yeah, I'd love to tell you about this. As soon as we got that first stimulus check, I got not the stimulus check. When we started getting that PUA money.
Yes.
Did y'all get the rich nigga lump sum?
The 600 a week plus? Yes. Yeah.
I got it in a lump sum because I got a card late, like 3 months into pandemic.
Oh, so you came up big. You came up like some racks, bro.
I bought gold teeth, bro. So like I got a college degree. I got no use for gold teeth, bro. But guess what? So I bought some gold stage wear. I bought gold teeth. I bought a basketball hoop for my house, for my parents' house. It's not even my house. You know what I'm saying? But it's there now, and I can hoop. But what up? So the sneakers I bought that week, I bought some the Olive 5s.
Oh,
they were like the first lifestyle edition Jordan release. It was the Olive 5s. They're like an olive body with like orange tints with a silver tongue.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was my holy grail. Like I went on StockX like a hoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say resale, right?
Yeah. Oh, it was.
Ooh.
It wasn't crazy. I did it because it wasn't crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was too much because I'm a responsible person.
Right.
But it wasn't the craziest thing I could have done. It was like 4 and change.
You didn't go after some Yeezys or like Nike Yeezys or anything. Basically what you're saying, yeah.
I don't even like those. Y'all like the original Yeezys?
Well, don't get L started on the Red Octobers, please.
No.
Well, not even the Red Octobers. I'm a fan of the Yeezys for the innovation for their time, and I'll say that I do
respect them for that.
But I understand where people could be like, because the first ones are bulky. They're like really like robotic type shoes, and the second ones, even though they're more sleek, it's still still an acquired taste. But I fucks with them, man.
Man, Yeezys are too swaggy for me. You ever feel that way? You don't ever feel like, yo, my feet are doing too much right now?
Too much power.
Yeah.
Courtney, I personally, I don't always feel that way, but I do understand where you're coming from. Like, because there's certain sneakers that I've worn in my life that I'm like, damn, it's just too much fucking attention, man. Too many, like I've worn sneakers out, and then like it's 3:00 in the morning, you're about to go in a bodega, and you're like, oh man, I don't like. It can make shit hot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I have these gold Supreme up tempos on right now.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
So let me ask you a question. So you get these 5s. These are your grails, right? These are one of the sneakers that you like, damn, I've wanted these for so long. Yeah. When you a lot of times, and I have this, I equate it to almost like you watch porn or something like that, and then you get that nut, right? And that's the best way for me to describe me. You're like, oh man, then I was fucking damn. I did too much. I shouldn't have done that. Does that make sense? Like, so how did you feel when you got them? Were you hyped, or you were like, damn, I spent too much money on these shits?
Well, like I said, I was rich. So wasn't no such thing as too much money. I could have bought 3 more, but I didn't. I swear I was being responsible. But like when I got them, I was definitely thinking like, yo, I can stop now. I thought that immediately. I was like, I don't need to buy no more sneakers, because I've been wearing the same size since fucking high school. So like all my sneakers, I keep them pretty good. I've had them forever. I got like 30 pairs of J's. I just sit them down, so I can stop. And I probably bought 4 sneakers since then.
Yeah.
We got scared for a second. We thought we lost you for a second.
No.
Oh, what happened?
No, I can't leave. Apparently, I live by the outlets.
Oh.
So what else did you like? You said since then you've purchased 4 other sneakers, or 3 other sneakers, or 4 in total.
Let me see.
Yo, man, he was rich. Like, how are you supposed to count? Like when you got so much money that you could just throw around.
Yeah, I bought 4 more pairs of sneakers since then. Yeah. Okay. I got I found the PG4s.
Okay.
The zippers.
Yeah.
But the black and white ones, I found those for $60.
Mm-hmm.
And like right now they're going for like $120 for some reason, but I got those for like $60. I got some Air Max 270s, I think they're called.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You trying to keep
Like
it a little modern. You got some old stuff, some new stuff. Yeah, now you living throughout the times now.
They got like windbreaker material on them. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Them big moon boot bitches.
Yep.
And then I got some what are they called? These the Nike N354 or 254. It's like a number. They look like they kind of look like the waffles.
Oh, okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Those are like some like more running style, right?
They like run. They kind of look like Sauconys. So
okay,
it's like a mix between Sauconys and waffles. It's like the N dot and it's
354.
Like,
yeah, I think
354.
354. I'm looking at them right now. Yep, I see.
Yeah, I got like the blue ones, the teal body, the black and teal.
Does it have a little red in it, or a little orange, or no?
Maybe. Oh yeah, it does have a little orange in it. Yeah,
it has a little orange in it. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, those became my favorites.
Ooh.
So Courtney, like, do you have, as a stand-up comic, I always like to ask people this, do you have a pair of sneakers that you love to wear on stage?
They're dick now, but I used to love wearing my 5s on stage. These which 5s? There was the suede black 5s from 2012, 2013.
So you're a 5 guy?
No.
No,
I am not. Those are the only 2 5s I've ever wanted.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have an interesting palette. Okay.
Yeah, they're really comfortable. The way the suede was broken in at this point, they were like bedroom slippers. So
I understand.
it was just real comfortable on the feet, Those are my favorite to perform in, for sure.
So just to keep bouncing off this, just because seriously, because you have your favorite stage shoe is a 5, your Grail was a 5, but those are the only 5s you have. So what do you look for in a shoe that makes you want to purchase them, especially since you've just bought those other 4 and they're like completely different from each other?
I think I used to hoop, right? So I used to buy sneakers that I could wear and hoop in,
right?
Like, because like I was poor as a kid. Not really. Like, my parents wouldn't buy me like 7 pairs of sneakers.
Yeah, I got
like,
you.
You got 2 sneakers and you better like them a lot, So like I would get ones to hoop in, and then they had to double play. So I buy a lot of basketball sneakers, like stuff that like, think of like a power forward would have to wear like some brick heavier sneakers. Like I like the foams.
Patrick Ewing's?
Look at Luke. Yo, Lucas Ewing like he loves trying to endorse Ewings. My man just loves the Knicks.
I'm Jamaican and I can't do it. I'm like, brethren. They look crazy to me.
They are crazy shoes. I'm not discrediting that. I just have to I have to plug them whenever I get a chance as a representative.
Courtney, I like that, man. You got 2 pairs. I'm saying very similar, man. Upbringing, it was my mom would give me a pair of sneakers in September for school. and then March for my birthday, so it was spaced out 6 months. And then I remember, man, I got a job as like a 15-year-old kid for the summer, and I had a paycheck, and I was like, Mom, can I buy some sneakers with my money? And she was like, you worked for it. And then
What you get?
I got a pair of fours. They were white and blue Jordan fours. It was 1999, and it just started feeding the beast. So I want to ask you, do you remember the first pair of sneakers that you purchased with your own money? You don't have to listen. We can come back to that.
Yeah, but you got to put it on the back burner for a second and just kind of like let it simmer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me come back to that. I remember the first Jordans I bought that was like, because my parents were only buying me Reeboks because, like I said, I live by the outlet. So it was like a buy two, get one free deal. Have you ever seen 3 pairs of Reeboks that you was just like, I need these?
No. Yo, I mean, okay, hold on. I used to work there, Courtney, so I gotta I'm also like a pump
the
dude.
Outlet. Yeah, at the outlet. This is the era of the Steve Francis sneakers.
Oh, DGK was in the building,
and that was their best, huh?
Dirty Ghetto Kids. Is that what you're saying? That when they were collaborating with that brand?
No, the Stevie Francis.
Oh, I thought you said what? Never mind, my fault. Got you.
Yeah, they had those. They had these sneakers called the Black Tops.
Yep.
Do y'all remember the Black Tops?
No.
I have 3 pairs of those.
Yeah, my dad made me buy those. Those were the number 3 sneaker I bought. I was like, yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, give me that. It fits.
Sinbads.
Oh yes. you look like I don't know. And it's the outlet, so it's not like it was a great selection.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little sneaker news this week. It's kind of a light week, but I do have some stuff we kind of want to get into, and we want to chop it up with Courtney about this. So we got a pair of $1 million Air Jordan 1s that are on eBay right now. Signed by Michael Jordan. Who I mean, if you guys were fucking collectors, is $1 million not enough, or is it just the right price for a pair of sneakers?
Are they game worn?
They're pristine, they're unworn, and they're autographed.
Ooh.
So these aren't game worn, no. But the autograph, as well as the condition of the shoes, is supposed to justify what the asking price is.
Dead stock with the signature, arguably better than a rookie card.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the rookie card just sold for 1.4.
Yeah.
Guys, as collectors, or as sneaker enthusiasts and people who love this, I mean, do we draw the line here, or is this worth it?
There. No, I can't do $1 million for these sneakers. They're not game worn. They're just a factory sneaker that he just pulled off the lot and signed.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is like to find, I assume these are 85s, like that, out of that initial whatever. So, but these are harder to find in that condition than the shoes in general. You know what I mean? That's true. Game worn versus a dead stock 85, like, I don't know. I think dead stock would be more valuable.
Bro, those look amazing. Those are so clean.
Yeah, now that we're seeing more pictures.
God, look at that swoosh. That swoosh is wild.
Yeah.
That's like in the wind, bro. It's like wavy.
That is so clean. Like, I thought they were going to be much more destroyed.
Well, that's what makes it so interesting to me with the 85s, because we see in terms of Jordan 1s how not all of a sudden, but in the last few years, there's been this trend where people want the original 1985 high cut Chicago or Jordan 1s. Mm-hmm. We've seen Lil Yachty, we've seen all these celebs, we've seen John Elliott, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I think once again, I think the 85 cut is amazing. But I mean, there's also, we also have other years that Jordan 1s are fucking fire. But I don't know. I wouldn't pay $1 million for it, but I am, as a person who, I worked at the NBA store, and we used to sell this autograph. It was a lithograph, and it was the autograph of all the 50 greatest players back in the days. And the only one who didn't sign, I think, was Pete Maravich, who passed away before. And I remember collectors would come in And I mean, every time it would sell, it like there was only like a certain amount of pieces, limited amount of pieces. Every time it would sell, the shit would just go up. So by the time I left, and I worked there almost 15 years ago, I remember that lithograph, or it was going for like 100K. There's less, available, there's more. So I don't even know how much it would be now, or if there's even any. Yeah. So autographs and of shit like this, I'm not paying $1 million though.
Yeah,
I'm not paying. Even if I had like, I'm trying to think of a number of that I would have to be able to say $1 million. It would have to be like Jeff Bezos money. I think like $1 million is $1 to me.
Yeah, because you can't like it's not even a talking piece. Like it's a shock in the moment, like wow. But after that, it's just like, oh, okay. Because what do you do?
You got to get like one of us in the room to really care.
Yeah, and then like that's only a 10-minute conversation. Like, how much did you pay? Where did you get it? Okay, cool. I mean, like it's not long.
Do you
it's
have
like,
security in the house?
Yeah, like how much is it insured for?
Give us the shoes, or we'll rob you.
Where are the cameras?
It's a very short conversation.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. That's like I think that's really just some like celebrities like trying to one up each other. It seems like that's the only reason why I would get that high.
Lawrence, is that on eBay?
Yeah, I believe it is on eBay. Yep.
Does it have a best offer?
Well, it says
let's put our money together.
It does say $1 million or best offer. So let's see.
Yo, somebody offer $400.
He's just setting the market high. He's like, yo, I would honestly take $95 for these, but like, shoot, bro.
I mean, going back to the card, because the rookie card you sold for 1.4. Is that what you said, Luke? 1.4, right?
Hold on, I have a picture of it too.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The cards are coming back, bro. StockX fucked up the whole game, and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And sports guys are coming back.
Autographed Michael Jordan card sells for $1.44 million.
With the jersey, All-Star jersey piece?
Yeah.
What you think I could get for like a David Wingate?
Fucking David Wingate.
Well, that's the only one I don't have in my collection, bro.
Yeah, the best one I have is like Mark Blount.
I paid $5 for a Jeremy Lin Knicks card. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna sell it either.
No.
And for those of you young listeners out there, David Wingate was a professional basketball player in the NBA for 15 years. All right, that was a deep cut. That
Courtney like R&B player, R&B singer.
So I just want everyone out there listening, like, who's David Wingate? Yeah, David Wingate is an actual fucking NBA player.
That's right, listeners.
So
that's right.
Yeah, all right.
Definitely, just the listeners don't know that.
And Mark Blount was arguably a NBA player for the Celtics.
Yes.
That was the era of gym teachers.
Yes.
Basketball players.
So let's kind of stay on the topic of Jordan 1s for a little bit, because we still have we have 2 releases that are coming out, I believe, in the upcoming week that a lot of people are excited for. And to stay on topic with the 85 Jordan theme, we have these neutral gray Jordan 1s that are coming out that I personally I want them. Courtney, have you seen them?
No, I didn't see them. Are they like wolf gray, or are they like?
They like a cool gray too. Luke's probably gonna pull them up in a second here.
Give me a sec.
All white sneaker with gray swoosh.
Yeah. I like those. Those that's pretty much the first the first Jordan I ever got.
Yeah.
Those are the Jordan 1. Now here's the thing on the secondary market, and a lot of people are anticipating, because it's a 85 and the way the sneakers cut, that people are going to be spending $500-$600 on the resale market. Look at, you should see Courtney's face right now. It's like, no.
For once, those are dunks. Like, just I can't justify, especially on ones. Like, I got a pair of 85s for $69. Fucking some red and white 85s, and they're just sitting in the closet chilling, but I paid $70 for them. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine.
Well, as time, I was gonna say with Jordan 1s, and as time went on, they've become more like, people are willing to pay hundreds and thousands of dollars. But there's a time, and I say this all the time, where you can get a pair of Jordan 1s for 70, $80.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Chris and Luke, are you guys looking forward to the release this week? Any you guys trying to get them or no?
I mean, look, I'm gonna open the sneakers app at 10, and I'm gonna click buy. But we all know how that goes, really. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm just, it's rumored to have more pairs than there usually are. I don't know if that 23 was confirmed or not, if that changed anyway. I haven't seen any change to that 23,000 number that they said is going to be the release number. But, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to hit the button and see what happens. What do you think, Luke?
If it's under $500 in resale, like if it's around like 380 to like 400, on the off chance it does lower that much, maybe I'll move some shoes around and get a pair. But yeah, I'm gonna try on sneakers app too, and we'll see what happens.
We had this universal theme when you said sneakers app, where everyone was like, you know how that turns out. Courtney, what's your experience using the sneaker app, man?
I never use the sneaker app.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a smart man.
Yeah, I know. I don't even give myself access to it because like I'll make poor decisions. You know what I mean? Like I'll buy a pair of Olive 5s every week.
Well, you say you'll make poor decisions, but here's the thing about the sneakers app, bro, that since
They don't
they don't even give you the opportunity to make poor decisions, because whenever a pair of sneakers come out that everyone's like, I gotta have these, most of the time, 10 times out of 10, you're not getting them.
You're not getting them. I see everybody posting there, didn't get it every other week. Y'all don't fuck with I guess StockX is obviously resale.
Yeah.
Y'all don't fuck with StockX. And like what's that other one?
Goat.
Stadium,
Flight Club, Stadium Goods. Yep.
Goods.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fresco. I mean, the thing is that like no one wants to pay resale, and the amount of things that we try to cover and stay on top of. You know what I mean? Like we only look for W's, and that's retail. Mm-hmm. Like if we paid resale for every shoe that we ever wanted, we'd all be broke. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So you kind of just got to take it in stride and get retail when you can, and that's how you got to operate.
I bought 2 shoes resale, and that was some red and black foams. I paid $400 for those, and that was back in like 2012. And it was only like 2 months dead stock. Like it had just released, and they bumped that price up. And then I bought these Olive 5s. But other than that, everything is in the store.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can count on one hand probably the amount of sneakers that I've purchased resale from, whether it was Flight Club or StockX or GOAT. Like it's probably more now and more like recent that I've like maybe purchased a pair of sneakers resale. But I'm kind of with Chris, because if you see so many sneakers that you like, and you have to have the mentality of, well, I missed out, on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that's the honest. You would go, like you said, you would go fucking broke if you paid if you paid resale for everything you missed or you wanted.
I was gonna get the Travis Scott 6s along with these Olive 5s.
Okay.
Ooh.
They were like $700.
Mm-hmm.
And I had them in the cart. I was just like, no. I just couldn't feel good about it. I couldn't feel good. So I took them out. But yeah, man.
Do you like a lot of Travis Scott, like the sneakers? Because we cover him a lot on this podcast, because
I love the 6s. The 6s were dope. Those green 6s. I'm a sucker for like forest green, olive green, that color. I like that.
Okay.
That blue, I didn't like. The 4s, the blue 4s.
Yes, the 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
They basically just made variants of them, so it's like you can now go get them for $200 less.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like that backwards check.
You didn't like
the
Jordan
Were you guys
ones?
fans of the backwards check on the ones?
I like it from my design side of me, like
Something different.
Yeah, to get permission, because I work in design. You know what I mean? I've like worked with different licensors, and I've worked with different companies where like they're very particular about branding. Branding guidelines, you're only allowed to do so much. So it's exciting to me to see something like that. And people also forget, like, LeBron was one of the first people who had a reverse check. I remember I saw that on like one of his earlier models. Yeah.
Which one?
Like, I forget which number, but it's like it's on his basketball
LeBron
shoe.
Zoom 2s, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, where like it was a minute thing where people didn't even really pick up on it. So it's like it set a precedent later for that to be built up on, and then Travis happened to be the guy that got it. You know what I mean? So to me,
I loved it on the Giannis's. Giannis, that was perfect. I was like, to the point where I thought they should have done it on that first. The Giannis's looked good.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually play ball. I think it's the Giannis. It might be the Giannis 1 or Giannis 2, but it's the backwards swoosh, and I have it on. Yep. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Courtney, I do want to you like the Travis. What do you think of Travis as to me an influence? Because I feel like a lot of he's in terms of streetwear and sneakers for the younger generation, he's to me the Kanye West in terms of how Kanye had the 1s and 2s, and now Trav has these dunks and these 1s. Yeah. What are your thoughts about Travis Scott?
It seems very corporate. And I mean, in a way, I'm like, yo, get your money. Like, yo, get these contracts. You know what I'm saying? Sign up and put out a McDonald's meal that's just a cheeseburger. You know what I mean? But it lacks in passion to me. But I don't really know Travis Scott, if that's he went to art school like Kanye. I don't know. But it seems like he's kind of just collecting the check, and less yo, I always wanted to design a sneaker. I never wanted to design a sneaker. But if comedy takes me to a point where somebody's like, yo, I'll give you $1 million to design a sneaker, I'll be like, fuck yeah.
Right. Okay. I feel that.
Yeah. So what do you I feel like this panel is you guys are more on the Travis Scott side.
I'm team Travis Scott. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. You want to see my merch? You cry a little bit, Luke. I was like, bro.
You want to see all the merch? I'll get it.
I enjoy Trav as a music artist. I feel like his style is I enjoy it. I do like it. The Jordan 1s I enjoyed. I did like them. I'm a big Jordan 1 guy. Some of the merchandise I can't get behind. A lot of his merchandise when he does the Fortnite stuff and the PlayStation, I can never get behind it.
Right. It's that's not for us, I guess.
It's a little exhausting, I will say that.
Yeah. It's like Lil Wayne after his run was done and he kept coming out with too many mixtapes. Too many songs, oversaturation. It's I don't need this.
That's we've said, and he's like you said, corporate Trav, when he does the McDonald's shit, and even the culture vulture type of shit with the Jeezy and the Gucci versus t-shirt. We saw that and we were like, I mean, Chris, you felt the same way, right?
Yeah, so it got to the point for me where he was sort of a pioneer in a lot of these different things, respect it or not, check whatever, the Fortnite, the McDonald's shit, that's sort of pivotal in different ways for him. But then it got to the point where Drake made a candle, so he's like, I'll make a candle. He starts making merch for other guys. It's okay, now he's sort of a weird signal for where people if they don't know what's up, they're just gonna buy him. So you kind of look at everyone wearing Travis shit crooked unless when the shit came out. But yeah, it's a weird thing because he's so important in so many different ways, but he is also herbish in these other ways. But you can't not pay attention is the real thing.
Okay, but it's a nice Byredo candle. Okay, it's a high quality Byredo candle. I'm not gonna let you sit here and disrespect Jacques like that. All right,
Jacques LaFlame. Oh man.
I mean, I would if I had Travis Scott money, man, I'd be doing this shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as with Kevin. We could say what we want about Kevin Hart. Should he do all these movies that are exactly the same? Absolutely. You know what I mean? If they're gonna give you $3 million to do the same movie 4 times, do it. Because we never know how long this run is gonna be. You think, even especially with music, G-Dep had the hottest song in the city, and then
there you go.
When nobody Harlem shaking no more. So
I agree with you on that. I think like you said, you don't know when the candle will burn out. So I think you do have to take advantage of it as much as you can. So. Courtney, I wanted to ask you this, man, because you seem to kind of definitely be on the basketball sneaker wave. You hoop.
I tell people I hoop.
Right.
Okay. You bought a hoop for your parents' house. You hoop.
Yeah.
I tell people I tell jokes too. So it's kind of the same thing.
For the basketball listeners out there, do you have a favorite pair of sneakers that you hooped in?
The foams. Oh no, I take that back. I hooped in a pair of 12s.
Okay.
Brand new 12s too. There's a terrible story behind it. some brand new 12s. I don't know. I actually read the story. Like it was something that he had like either a heel injury or an Achilles injury right around that time. So the 12s, like the heel is super soft. It feels like
it's like a foam. It has like a foam in it, right? Or yeah.
And I'm a bouncy dude, so like when I play, like landing is terrifying, right? So playing in those 12s, it felt like you were landing on pillows. And they were so light, and they were them 12s was nice.
You remember which ones? I'm gonna guess playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, here's a story. Do you remember the Sunrise 12s?
Sunrise.
They're all white, and they have like a Japanese. It comes with like a Japanese flag. There's a story behind it. The Sunrise 12s, I think it was like probably like 2012, 2011.
Okay.
All right. The story behind it, they came in with some inserts that had the Japanese flag. Yeah, those. Rising Sun.
Ah.
The insoles, it was a Japanese flag, right? And they got released like that. And then right before the release, Japan was like, "You can't fucking walk on our flag." What kind of shit? Like they must have got a late tweet about it. Like, "Yo, did you see what Jordan did?" And so it got delayed by a day, right? They had to go take all the inserts out. So everybody had to sell that sneaker with a green insert. So it kind of ruined the shoe for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the same place I found those $70 Jordan 1s, this is in the Poconos, I found a pair of the Rising Sun 12s with the Japanese flag insole in the shoe. I snatched them so fast. I'm an 11.5. Those were size 12. I snatched them so fast. Bought them, retail price. I never felt so proud, so happy. I knew I had like something. I have something. I'm like, in a few years, this is going to be worth money. Same year, I bought a puppy.
Oh, no.
That motherfucker chewed the tongue off of this bitch.
Oh.
And I never wore them. Wore them before he chewed the tongue. Like, I just left him home. He dug in the box, ripped the tongue.
Bro, you know...
Do you still have the inserts for the sole?
I thought you were going to ask if I still have the dog.
Look, Luke's priorities are. You still not even a question about.
But what about the Japanese flag? Did you dishonor it?
Inserts. I ended up hooping in the sneakers because I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't deal with it. I hooped in them, so they got fucked up and they came apart and all that shit. But I kept the inserts.
Okay.
Still have the inserts. I'm gonna deep clean them and I'm gonna sell them to somebody for $1 million.
Oh, so you did play in them?
I did play
with the insert.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, the Asian delegation, sneakerheads, would like to have a word with you. Why are you disrespecting our boys?
No, Courtney, no lie. I bet I don't know how you would sell those or how you would pitch that, because that's like a long, especially with like kids today, they don't understand anything. Like I don't know how you would explain the whole hierarchy of that unless you just played them this clip. But like you could get some bread for that.
No, we'll make this a clip. We'll make this a clip on the Instagram, Sub Podcast NYC, and then we'll just say Courtney's looking to sell these inserts. All right.
Well, look at the Nike, the Betsy Ross flag, Air Max ones. Remember, controversy, and when the Dennis Rodmans, the Air Bacon, like stuff like that. Like when Nike fucks up and pulls stuff, like Courtney, like you said, man, you had a little gold mine there. Unfortunately,
I had something.
Yeah.
I want to kill that dog. I'm gonna go home and kill this fucking
dog. You still have the dog?
I still have the dog.
What's the name of the dog?
His name is Guy. I don't even want to talk about him right now. Every time he runs away, I'm like, stay.
Those 12s, Rising Sun.
Oh, man.
So we got guys, we got NBA season going on. Kevin Durant. I was watching the Brooklyn Nets game last night, and I watched they like pulled Kevin Durant like early in the game and was like, you COVID tracing, gotta, and the NBA, they're still trying to somehow push, having an all-star game in Atlanta this year. I guess have some fans or whatever. And like LeBron, head honcho LeBron's like, look, man, I don't want to play this shit, man. I want to chill with my family.
And James Harden's like, no, I'll go to Atlanta.
I heard a game at the Shaky Butts.
Listen, I know we watch hoops and stuff, man, but All-Star Weekend is very sacred, and it's one of those things where um one, it's a sneaker, the last 15 years, or it's been like we dropping signature sneakers and shit like that, man. Do you guys have a favorite All-Star memory sneaker or anything like that?
I have a memory. It's not a good memory, but I remember that one year that like LeBron was like, yo, I'm gonna do the dunk contest next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
In that moment, it was like so hype for me just because I thought we were gonna get like the All-Stars actually doing shit again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it obviously never happened, but like in that moment, like I couldn't explain to my mom why I was so excited. I forget why I was home. I was home for whatever reason. I don't remember what year it is. I just have the memory of him going like, yeah, you know what? Next year, I'm gonna do this. I was like, yo, we're gonna get some LeBron dunk highlights like that shit. But, it didn't really happen. But that's my memory. That's the one I got.
My favorite All-Star memory. Well, I have two favorite All-Star memories. The time that John Wall got 22 assists in the rookie game. That was an incredible game because it was him and Blake Griffin just ooping to each other. It's amazing. And then the other thing is when Nate Robinson dunked over Dwight Howard for the dunk contest.
That's true.
As a short guy, that is iconic. For forever, man.
I'm probably a little cliche, but that comeback that the East did put on the West that one year,
2001,
like AI 2001 is AI, Stephon Marbury, like literally hooping. It was just like nasty hooping. Vince Carter, like they was just like, we're not losing. That was that gave me goosebumps. I remember watching that game. I was like, this is real. And the AI was my favorite player. So
yeah. I'm not gonna get into it, but no. All right, yeah. I won't. I'm not gonna do it out. Don't worry. But like,
you awoke the beast. Jesus.
Nah, do it. Fuck that.
No.
Because me and Elle have had this weird back and forth on like how I think Iverson's important. Like we'll talk off mic, whatever. But well, Elle, what do you got? What's your favorite memory?
I got two memories, maybe three. Basketball wise, it was MJ's last All-Star game, where he hit this fadeaway, and the game, like the East, they should have won the game, and then Jermaine O'Neal fouled. I forgot who he fouled on the West, but they went to overtime and they lost. Like that was like MJ's, like Mariah Carey came out sang in the fucking Jordan dress, and then in terms of non-game memories or non-basketball memories, the All-Star game in New York in 2015, I believe, because I just remember like the amount of sneakers that were, that I picked up and sold, and I still have to this day from that. Dude, I mean, they were giving out fragments, they were giving out blue Don C's. If you went to the sneaker spot, it was a Foot Locker, pop-up Foot Locker right across the street from Madison Square Garden. I mean, you was getting, Bulls over Broadway. You could have got, all these different fours. And I remember, oh, dude, yeah, it was insane. What was it? The foam posits. The mirror, the mirror ones.
Yeah, the chrome ones. Yeah.
Chrome joints. Yep.
Yeah, that one probably was. That's gonna be like just to go back to like the memory of like, what the All-Star weekend is supposed to be like. That weekend, I think, is going to go down as like one of the better ones going forward, just because like we're not really going to have this shit like we used to. And like that being in New York, that we had 5 boroughs just like having all types of NBA shit going on. That shit was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was like right when the sneakers app dropped. Like, oh wait, what are you gonna say, Courtney?
I was just so poor around that time. I don't even remember 2015. It was such a blur. But I remember being hyped that like it was in New York. I'm like, it's accessible. Like I could if I could afford it.
Well, that was the thing, and I remember like reselling some sneakers that time just so I can have money to resell more sneakers in 2015. And I remember I went to there was a Jordan pop-up shop, and it was right across the street from the Barclays Center. And I remember there was like 60 dudes online. It was like 2 a.m, and they were all waiting because they were releasing the Jordan 1 fragment. And it was like 8 degrees outside at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I can't do this shit. And I went home And the next day I found out that dudes was getting like 2 or 3 pairs of fragments, just like looping the line because people didn't want to wait out in the cold. Yeah, dude, 8 degrees, at 2 a.m. But I just remember like All-Star Weekend has been like, whatever city it's in, it's just, it's fucking come one, come all, get all these sneakers and enjoy it.
I didn't know that. I really didn't even know that. I didn't think about that part. I thought it just would be fun to be in the city while All-Star Weekend was happening.
Well, listen, for broke motherfuckers like us, yeah, it's just fun. But like for like the rich, like it's a fucking party. It's a huge party.
I remember James Harden was in the league, right? By then, yeah. So I know one of my homies like went to college with Harden. He was his roommate. He was on the same team. So I was just like stalking his page. I'm like, you linking up with Harden? Because I will.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did not.
But that's, man, All-Star Weekend, man, it's the fun. It's the, like you said, man, it's the slam dunk contest. So to have it, it's almost the same way. I mean, granted, the Super Bowl is the Super Bowl, but like All-Star Weekend, they gotta clip that. They can't have, but they're just money hungry, man.
I mean, didn't they say they weren't gonna do it at first? So like, I'm saying, what's changed?
That almighty dollar, Courtney.
Right. It's like they not getting the money they thought they would have been able to get from revenue or ad sales or whatever, and the ticket sales, they realized, and that was probably the bulk of their revenue. So they're like, yo, we got to get it somewhere. And
we do need to talk about because this is like, this would be an All-Star Weekend release, the Trophy Room Jordan 1s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that they like glittery?
Yeah, the glittery joints.
And they're signed. There's like 13,000 or something like that.
No, there's 0, Courtney. There's literally 0. There's none, dog. There's none. If you get a pair of those, like I mean, you talking rich shit right now, like dog. I mean, you could go into it, but like, there's none of this shit coming out.
It has the feeling of just a sneaker that like it's going to be like a mythical. It's almost like in a sense a lower version of a Dior 1, like where it's not many people are going to actually touch the sneaker itself.
Like this is gonna be a sneaker that people will never wear.
Well, they won't even get the chance because like there's these crazy rumors of like literally every pair getting backdoored.
Yes.
What does that mean? Give me the lingo.
So like resellers are buying them because like the store is handing them out basically to certain people for X amount of dollars.
Right.
Like I was hearing like people being like it's somewhere from like 800 to like 1,200 they're paying up front to get the shoes early, and then they're reselling for more than like double that. Yeah.
Shit.
So basically now there's all right. So not only do we have the rumor that a lot of these sneakers, first off, it's Michael Jordan's son's sneaker store that is releasing the shoes, which that right there and the way this is playing out is like, dude, like this is what you're doing right now. But
this is your legacy, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, living off his dad. Yeah.
I mean, his legacy before the store was getting fucking torched by Eric Gordon in high school.
Trash.
Yeah.
They were trash, those boys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I agree.
And they played real college ball. Like one of them played for Illinois, right?
Illinois, yep. Mm-hmm.
That was worse than Lil Romeo playing on USC. That felt more of a basketball betrayal than Lil Romeo playing.
So, all right, so let's figure the whole no, because I'm very intrigued by this because we have that like the rumors that the sneakers are being backdoored left and right. They were being backdoored. So, the resellers, they're paying, a certain amount of money. If the sneaker's $200, they're paying, $800 a sneaker. They're trying to sell it for $1,500, $1,600, $2,000, right? Now, not only that, but then there's rumors that the sneakers are there's so many unauthorized fake pairs floating out there because the fake factories have mirrored these sneakers to the point where you can't tell them apart from the real ones.
Yeah, the only one that has like you know is legit is that they have like the blue laces with them, and those are like friends and family pairs. So, and StockX is allowing you to sell them without the blue laces.
So to make a long story short, you can pay $2,000 and then StockX doesn't even know how to truly verify and can't tell what's real and what's fake.
So what you're saying is I should take the red and white ones in my house.
Uh-huh.
Shellac them one time, dust them with some Coke or whatever. Those are the type of shoes that I don't trust. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem worth it to me. Like it's not, I mean, I know you're a one head, but like it's not special looking enough for me to go that far out of my way. Aside from the signature, it's a pretty regular sneaker. And without the signature, I don't think it would sell. Without the signature and the hype.
The hype is what really, I think the hype, the limitedness.
The fact that we haven't gotten to Chicago. That's another one.
We haven't gotten to Chicago colorway in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so this is one of these instances where we've had a couple of these, with the Dior being one of them. That's an extreme example, but I feel like this is just for some celebrity shit. Because like we reading the articles, celebrities don't. We're reading, going like, oh, this shit's all getting backdoored. Oh, we're not gonna get a pair of shit. This ain't even what I wanted anyway. It's glitter. It's not like the regular Chicago. So like, I feel like we, as consumers who like follow the culture, are kind of off this, but they're still gonna go because celebs don't know shit. They're like, oh, a shiny Chicago Jordan. Yeah, I'll pay whatever, $2,000, fine.
True.
PJ Tucker's gonna have one.
Yeah, he's gonna play in it
too.
Oh, of course.
And he's gonna get sniped by some sneakerhead.
Yeah.
I can't really get by. How many Dior's were released?
23,000 total, I believe. Right. It was.
There was a number hook to some years, I believe. I don't remember exactly what it was, but
like 8,500 or some shit like that. For
there
the
was
highs,
and then like 2,300 for the low or something. It was like very Jordan year number related, but I mean, it was so far. Regardless, we couldn't have gotten them anyway.
You know what release I liked? Those fours, the sales.
Oh, the off-white joints.
The off-white joints.
Mm-hmm.
They were only women's, right?
I mean, they said they were women's, but like the way the sneakers things are going, everything's going to be unisex and release all sizes.
Yeah. I was on StockX trying to buy those that week, and they went up to like $4,000 immediately.
Yeah. Well, what happened is, in your size, because you're an 11.5, so those bigger sizes just went, as the stock people say, it went to the moon. You know?
Yeah.
Wow, Lawrence learned some things about stocks.
To the moon.
To the moon, baby.
Diamond hands.
Stonks.
Courtney, do you have, I know you said you got your fives. If we're all four of us are stand-up comics, and if you shoot a special, whatever, big special, or thousands of people in the audience, what shoe would you wear? Or would you wear a sneaker on your special?
Definitely wearing sneakers. Wow, I've never given thought to that.
Really?
I'll tell you what my knee jerk was, and I know I would never go with this because I've never even put a pair of these on my feet, but I'm thinking like some Concords.
Oh, some clean shit.
Yeah.
Just classy, clean, but I don't think I would actually do that. So honestly, they would probably end up being those Sale 4s.
Really? Yeah,
those are clean, and I like the ways jeans sit on 4s. So yeah, I would probably get some 4s, them 4s.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Courtney, tell real quick. You said earlier, you told us you have a stand-up comedy show that I've done that's really amazing. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you can tell, but I smokes the weed. It's a 420 friendly comedy show. We got a band. We got a girl singing at the beginning of the show when they doing all the song intros and everything like that. You can smoke. Sometimes we have the edible food, coming through for the show. But usually it's just like a good vibe of people sitting on couches, getting real high, listening to comics. And, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's good, but it's always fun.
Well, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You just reminded me to hit up my dealer.
Is that what you were texting? It's like, all right.
All right, I needed an A. That's right.
Hey, bud.
Hey, buddy.
Do we have anything else or?
Do you want to run through some? Let's play a little game with Courtney real quick before we go.
Yeah,
All right,
okay. Let's
let's
play the game and we get out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
So Courtney, I'm gonna pull up some sneakers for you, and I want you to guess the resale price on all of these. These are all releases from the past year, and we're gonna see how much you know about these resale prices.
So yeah, consider hype, the shoe,
Yeah.
the collab, and then what you thought maybe the retail was. We're gonna tell you that, I think, and then just to compile all those together, what you think the resale price of these is gonna be.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
All right. The first shoe we're gonna bring up. You mentioned Travis Scott earlier, so I'm gonna show you the Travis Scott 270, which released earlier last year, around April or May, I believe, during the Cactus Trails run. How much do you think this sneaker is reselling for?
I'm gonna say that's 480, 485.
485. Okay, we've locked it in, and you're about right. You're about right. It's
490?
around that 490, 450.
Wow.
area.
That was impressive.
That was very good. We had
What did I
Brendan.
just say?
We had Sagalo do this on a bonus episode, and he failed miserably on every single one of them.
Yeah.
So the bar is very low, and the retail price was 170.
Yeah,
Not a bad come up.
What do you think of the shoe? Do you like the shoe, or?
I'm a fan of the purposely dirty look.
Okay.
Like that rusty on the bottom. Like I like that. I don't really like the silhouette, not the silhouette. The silhouette is fine, but there's like a lot of action on the toe, on the tongue area.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I get a better picture of that. Like everything that's going on up there with like the grays and then the little tab on top.
No one talks about this. I don't think I've said it on the podcast, but that's a Yeezy toe. They took Yeezy toe for that.
That's the Yeezy toe?
The Wave Runners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a Wave Runner toe. You're right.
I like the shoe. I can't say I don't.
Okay. Well, next time you get a boatload of cash, maybe.
Maybe. I think I would take that purple eyelid off.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's it.
Hold on.
I think that's what's bothering me.
Let's see. You also mentioned Jordan 1s earlier that you paid $75 for. Well, I've got a pair for you today. These are the J Balvins, which were released in December. First of all, let me get your thoughts on them.
I'm giving them to you.
No, he's literally handing you, saying, "Get this away from me."
Yeah.
These look like preschool sneakers. Like you buy them for your kid because you know he's gonna fuck them up. I'd never seen these.
Yeah.
Never heard of them. And I bet you they probably sold at like 170.
Right.
Resale, that's 225.
225. And the J Balvins cost $566 was the last sale. We're looking $460 to $795.
No, maybe not. I mean, who's J Balvin? Is he like?
I knew you didn't know.
Bro, you don't know
Is
J
he like a
Balvin?
Rap Simmons ass dude? Like he's a guy.
No,
Like,
You don't know JRP, bro?
he's
He's
an
Latin
international
Travis Scott.
artist. Yeah.
International Latin artist.
Latin
Pretty-
Travis Scott.
pretty
He's
The
El
name did
Fuego.
nothing for me. I should have known the name, but I should have known the name would imply that it's gonna be some other shit.
Yeah.
But
Colombian reggaeton singer.
so Bad Bunny from the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's some Puerto Rican ass Jordan though. Like that's for y'all. Like that's can't nobody wear that and not go.
I feel like if Dykeman was open, there'd be a couple of those up there.
All day.
All day. Yeah.
All right. I got one more shoe for you today. This one
right.
is going to be, we were talking about All-Star Weekend. So I figured I'd bring up the Yeezy All-Star shoe. This is the Yeezy Quantum. What do you think of the shoe first? And then tell me your resale price.
If I was in the league, I'd hoop in these. I heard
The league doesn't want you hooping in these.
The league banned him.
I know. Didn't what's his name? Swaggy P put these on one game or something?
I saw Andre Iguodala, I think, hooping those, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
I think I would hoop in these. But those are 770.
770, you're gonna say.
770.
Okay. 260
Wow.
was the last sale.
I'm about to go get them now.
Bro, Listen, you're getting them for a steal at this point. You thought they were $700.
Yeah, but why? What? Nobody likes those.
Nobody likes those. They for some reason they really flopped.
I would
know.
hoop in those. Those look like sneakers I should like that would be good for me to hoop in.
Well, there's a couple reasons. Is that the quantities weren't low on them. Like if you wanted them, you could get them. And then last year during All-Star Weekend, he was literally handing them out of like this Halo tank truck looking shit.
Hold on, let me see that.
That's a shame. Poor Yeezy.
No, Yeezy's doing okay. Don't worry about it.
He's doing fine. Yeah.
Poor Yeezy. His resales are under $300.
That's what he wanted.
Look, his life is always in a state of shambles, but somehow he's coming out better than anyone has ever imagined he could. So I'm not really worried about Ye.
Hold on, let me see if I could pull up this is the truck that they were pulling those out of. This is
What's wrong with my man?
In Chicago. In Chicago.
In Chicago.
Well, then that's why.
Yeah, I guess if you have a truckload of Yeezys, you would need a tank if you're going to Chicago, just hanging them out.
You want to be safe, you know?
Oh, very funny.
So
that's the game. Thank you for playing. You
did much better than Sagalo. I guess if you can win the game, you won. I'll give you that.
Yeah. You got the record right now.
Yes. I would be interested in seeing how that goes, because that Yeezy threw me off, but that other sneaker.
Yeah,
I'm upset. I don't know if you can tell. I'm upset.
We were thrown off also.
Yeah.
Jeez.
We didn't think it was going to be around 500.
No.
But yeah, so you have your stand-up show. Where can people follow you on social media if they wanted to do so?
You can see me on Instagram at Sir Courtney Reynolds. I just changed my name, so I almost forgot. I'm probably everywhere else at FullCourtComedy. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do about those. What do you guys think? Should I which one do you like better?
Ooh, I see. We've known you as Full Court Comedy.
I know. I was gonna say I know you as Full Court, but I mean, yeah, Sir Court.
Sir Courtney Reynolds. That's fancy. I like that.
I was just surprised I got it. Yeah, I typed it in. I was just like, "Fuck it, let's see how this goes."
Yeah, I would go with the name just because I don't know how many dudes are outside of us knowing are actually gonna call you Full Court. So there's that separation of name and brand. But
what do we know? We have very weird names.
I know Lawrence's name is mostly numbers. If I didn't know who you were, I'd be like, "Well, this is a bot."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Lawrence's screen name is also his password, so he can't forget.
It's it's the initials in the birthday. It's weird, man. I should have used my full name, but whatever, man.
It's too late now.
It's too late. I'm known as LZD, so whatever.
It's LZD325 on all social media. We got Sir Courtney Reynolds on Instagram, and then everywhere else Full Court Comedy, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then Not That Cheney on all social media, and Trovese. So as you can see, none of us have any idea how to run social media.
We need branding teams.
Well, when I made that, like the vice president, everyone thought I was related to my guy. Yeah.
It was great. Yeah.
Now you got all these Zoomers running around. Like, who's the other?
You got to explain it now. Yeah.
Yeah. And also like finding out that there's a Cheney University. Like I'm all this shit's crazy.
Yo. Every time I typed in Cheney University, I got pictures of the vice president. I was just like, this is
so he gets it
wrong.
Podcast you can follow at subpodcastnyc. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/subpodcastnyc. We just put out a bonus episode with Dexter the creator. He's a customizer from LA. He spoke to us, talked about he went through the process of making his all-in-one sneaker. We pressed him on the fact that he stole the idea from us. It was a lot of fun. You should check it out. Also join our Discord. The link's going to be in the bio. I think that's everything. Anybody else have any last thoughts?
Make sure you join the Discord. You said that. Join the Discord, and Courtney, come through to join the Discord, man. We have fun in there. If it's just dudes. It's fun.
Yeah, come through, and thanks for doing the pod, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
appreciate y'all, man. This was fun.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right.
I guess that's it, guys. So we'll talk to you next week, and in the meantime, enjoy the Super Bowl and go Tom Brady.
No.
Go Mahomes.
Go Mahomes.
Tom Brady.
Mahomes.
Tom Brady. All right. See you guys next week. Tom Brady.